Okay, good. Okay, we are letting a few trickle on in. No, you're good. Yeah, we are letting just a few more people trickle on in, and then we will go ahead and get started. So sit tight, relax, and enjoy your in-flight entertainment of whatever conversation you were having before I interrupted you.
Where's our seatbelts?
It's a bus.
Oh,
Bus.
it's a school bus specifically.
Yeah.
We don't need seatbelts.
Really funny that seatbelts are apparently really important.
Yeah.
Not on a school bus.
Not on a school bus.
Where there are a bunch of children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Whoa!
That one got a few more girls.
You gotta do the floss. Ow. My wrist just cramped.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Greg. I'm pointing out you. Hello.
Hi, Greg.
I can't. It's fine. Or well, I'll let you do it because Shoop has the videos, and you can tell Shoop which video to play with. That's fine. I know nothing. Okay. I will keep the microphone close to my face. I will make sure it's here, and I will try to maintain this volume level. If I scream, I will move the microphone away from my face. I'm getting the okay. All right, so I am about to scream, but it's fine. Welcome everybody to closing ceremonies for OMGcon 2024. So I have to ask, how was this year?
Yeah!
No, that wasn't really loud enough. How was this?
Yeah!
Glad to hear it. We love doing this for you all every year, and it warms our hearts so much to see all of you be so excited and dress up every day of the weekend and go to all the panels and do all the video game tournaments and say hello to all of our guests. And so we thank you once again from the bottom of our hearts for coming out this year. It really means a lot to us, and we love you all so much. So, I'm going to try to talk as little as possible, which is really hard for me because I like the sound of my own voice. But we're going to go ahead and start with our 2024 highlight video. Shoot, you got that ready to go? Well, with that, take it away.
Where's that?
Aww.
the video.
Yeah!
I like whenever it was a cosplay who was clearly one of you all that came up, everybody was screaming and cheering, and then every time the dance party came up, I heard Big John go, yeah! Well, so just to give you a sneak peek, we will be announcing next year's theme at the end of closing ceremonies. So make sure you stick around the whole time because we have some pretty big information to give you on what's coming for next year. So as always, with our closing ceremonies, we love to have our guests come up and say their goodbyes and let them tell you what kind of weekend they had and give their final piece and say goodbye to all of you lovely individuals. So first, I want to start with the guests who couldn't make it to closing ceremonies. And for that, to reintroduce you to them, I'm going to ask Autumn if you want to come back up to the stage, or come up to the stage for the first time. Everybody, this is Autumn. Autumn, reintroduce our guest, please.
Reintroduce our Greg, okay. Hi guys, so some of our guests, sorry I've been talking a little bit this weekend. Some of our guests this weekend had to fly out a little bit early just to get back home and to do the cool stuff they continue to do. But they did record some videos for us. So first we're gonna have Gavin, who was one of the comedians who performed last night, standing room only in their show. It was incredible. So we've got him. It's the first video here.
He's got stage fright. Uh-oh, the TV is buffering.
Take the cursor down at the bottom of the page, maybe? Is it? No? Cool, Google. Yeah, the space bar.
One job.
Wow.
This is why you lost.
Well, it works when it's not full screen, huh?
You want my hotspot? Refresh page.
I'm sorry, Dave.
So, coming up to the stage, I'd like to introduce Drew, come on up, say goodbye. We're gonna say goodbye to
to stall for time. Thank you all so much for having me out again. This has been another great year at OMGcon. Genuinely my favorite convention of the year. So I'm super pleased to have this here in my home state and to be back. Thank you to everybody who came by and checked out Carl. Again, I'll do my plug. We've got our DLC coming out this summer, soon, TM, hopefully. Yeah, we got a physical release coming out toward the end of the year for Premium Edition, so keep an eye out for that. And otherwise, hope to see you next year.
next up, we'll have another physical guest. John, why don't you come on up and say, yeah, you beat John. You might know John from the migraine he caused me playing Dungeons & Dragons yesterday. Oh no, you.
How's everybody doing today?
Woo!
It's a little bittersweet. This is also my favorite convention of the year, frankly. And we've had another amazing time. We had a wonderful D&D panel. You guys should go to that. Hopefully we'll do it again. And I did want to plug our buddy Arissa had a wonderful accessibility panel that I really want to see on the schedule again next year because it was so informative and beautiful. It's a very important topic that we should all be educated about. So, in next year, you are all so wonderful. Bye!
Bye! Woo!
Thank you, John. How's the videos looking, y'all? About a minute, okay. Hey, so next up, we've got actor, director, Mike Center Nicholas. We've got some great panels for y'all this weekend. I want you to talk for about a minute, okay?
Yeah!
Yeah? 3 words. I. First word. Love. Surprise.
Shock?
OMG.
That's something sharp into.
3 syllables. O. M.
I love myself.
Yeah.
You love me.
M. G. Con.
The entire point of that was, could I be a voice actor who didn't even open my mouth at a closing ceremony? Do stuff and not be like, I did a thing, I love you guys. Yeah, but now I've talked. Mic drop. I would never do that to your equipment. Never. I get offended when people do that. Smashing guitars, dropping mics. I get offended as someone who owns them both and has to pay for them all the time. This is really fun. You guys are really, really special and sweet. I do want to say a couple things about how lovely coming here always is. I don't know what it is. It's a certain part, maybe meridians of the planet coalesce to make people happy and sweet here. But everyone I've met has been a frickin' delight. I met some people who had now have kids who I had just met, like these guys, and then everyone was just super lovely. Made some new friends, and it all felt quite kismet. Like there was a reason for meeting everyone that I met. I came into this with this weird feeling of people feeling more separated and sort of angry at each other, and then being here and seeing everyone just be super safe space and accepting and loving made me feel really happy. I think it's important. I think the world needs it. Try to let this be something that doesn't just exist at a convention, and I legit love you for it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to revisit our goodbyes. We think that they're just going to have to play straight through, so I'm going to do a whirlwind reintroduction of them. We'll test your short-term memory and see if you can remember who is who. We'll need them to display. It's a frog! It's a frog. Oh, Caleb's gone. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's just go. These are the audio fiction guests that we had this weekend from Chicago with Audacious Machine. They had a great time here running some workshops and doing some panels about being queer in writing and creating, directing for audio fiction and things like that. So here's their message.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you for having us. We had such a good time.
So much fun and met so many cool people, and you went dancing.
I went dancing.
That's great though. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
We've got Yoshi, who had to leave a little bit earlier today.
Hi everybody. Thank you for having me this year. It was great once again. I had a blast. Sorry I couldn't be at the closing ceremony, unfortunately. I have a flight to catch, that's the way things go. But I hope everyone had a good time, and I'm so happy to meet all the people that I got to meet. If you whoever I didn't get to meet, maybe I'll see you next year.
Next up, we've got Beetle Moses Harris. This was his first. Okay, guys, be nice. Yeah. This is Harris. We were his first convention, and he was really excited to be here. So thank you guys for making this.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't even want to get emotional, but I had so much freaking fun with you guys this weekend. Everything was amazing. The vibes were immaculate. I just love you guys. If I didn't get to say goodbye to you or say hi to you or something, hopefully we'll have a chance to see each other again soon. So thank you.
Hey, OMG.
And we have Marin Miller and Martin Billany, who had to leave a little bit ago and haven't been to a convention since the pandemic lockdowns, and so they were really excited to come back and revisit their OMGcon family.
OMGcon, thank you so much for having me and Marin this year. We had a blast. Hope you guys had a great time. Marin, did you have a great time?
Yeah, I had an alright time. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hello. I hope we get to see you again soon.
You made us feel so welcome, and I hope that you guys have a safe trip home. Take care of yourselves, and we hope that you come back next year, even if we don't, but we'd love to.
Woo!
And Caleb Hiles, who ate a lot of Grippos this weekend. and filled about half of a suitcase full of them on his way home, so thank you.
Hey OMGcon, what a wonderful year. Caleb here. Thank y'all so much for having me once again. Owensboro, one of my favorite places to be that I'm very fortunate to be brought back for. So just love you all so much. Thanks for coming and singing songs with me. Thanks for coming and visiting me and getting autographs. All of those things. Just let the con know if you want to see me next year, because I love you all and I love coming here. So everyone be safe on your way home, wherever you're going. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Peace, love, and metal.
Caleb bought a 2018 OMGcon banner from the dealer hall because that was his first year here.
Discord.
He was like, I don't know how we're gonna put this in our luggage, but it's going in our game room.
Aww.
Next up, I would like to bring Kevin Miller, who's a first-time OMGcon guest.
Yeah!
Oh, Gavin said goodbye. You can come next. He can go next.
Okay. First time OMGcon, actually my second con ever, and so I'm very grateful for
Yeah.
you. It has been an absolute honor, and what I learned within probably the first 15 minutes of coming to this con was just how great of friends the leadership here is here. And also that John is a meteorologist. I don't know if it's mentioned. But it became very evident that this is a group of people that love each other, treat each other like family, and look forward to seeing each other every year and spending time together. And then I discovered that that extends to the entire OMGcon family, and that love and that friendship and that family is sort of a trickle-down effect from the leadership. So it's been a real honor to be here. I have purchased way too many LED-themed swag. I have both a hat and a fanny pack, so thank you, OMGcon. I'm now officially lit. So thank you very much.
Let's all let Gavin say goodbye.
Hey, I'm Gavin, one of the comedians who performed at OMGcon. I want to thank you all so much for coming out to the shows we did this weekend. You guys were an absolutely wonderful audience. Some of the best shows I've ever had were at OMGcon. OMGcon is my absolute favorite convention. I hope you all had a great time, and I will hopefully see you next year.
Aww.
Then I'd like to bring up Greg Ayers, everyone's favorite DJ.
Yeah! Greg.
Oh, I am so sore. Who was at the rave last night? The not rave last night. This is your fault. This is your fault. I am worn out in the best way possible. I look forward to OMGcon every year. I would be so bummed if I wasn't here. I've been here since the Paducah Hotel by the water. We survived that. I was here through pandemic doing online con with you guys. And it's crazy because I still think of this as a little con, but look at this room. This isn't a little con anymore. It's far from a little con. I tell people it's a little con and they're like, well, what's the size? And I was like, oh, it's not so little actually. But that's a feat in and of itself. You guys make a big show feel still good like a small convention. And it's like everybody has said, you guys are so kind to each other and the staff are all so wonderful to us. So thank you guys for being, thank you guys, still doing it. It's too late, here, Special thanks to Jamie and Amber who have done light and sound all weekend. What a perfect time. What a perfect time to do that. Thank you guys. They're the reason this room was throbbing the way that it was last night. We have such a huge upgrade to our sound system. I understand the floor was shaking, so thank you guys. But yeah, y'all have killed me. I'm gonna go sleep for about a week, and I can't wait to do this again next year. I'll see you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm hoping. I have been trying to get together a panel about my brother, a memorial for my brother, and I'm hoping to mount it for this show next year. So please come. I will have some of the most embarrassingly awesome photos of my brother on stage. I found one of him as a singing lobster when he was like 8 years old, so that's pretty good. But I love you guys so much. I can't wait to get back, but more than anything, I can't wait to lay down and go to sleep. Thank you guys so much.
And I believe one of our very talented cosplay guests is still here. We'd like to bring up Scarred Mewtwo to the stage to say goodbye.
Hello, I am fried, but thank you for letting me spin on said stage once again. I like spinning on stages in costume. It's very fun to actually use my circus degree for once. Anyway, it was very fun, and I liked gallivanting around and seeing everyone else's costumes too. So, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much. We love and appreciate everything you do. Did you still want to come up? Do you want to come back up? Yes?
I want to say one more thing.
Okay. I don't
Big
know,
John!
You might be in detention. Autumn looked like she wanted to throw the chalk at you.
Was he actually
Today's a very special day for a lot of our guests, and probably attendees too. It's Father's Day, is what I've heard. So I just wanted to give a special shout out to all of the handsome fathers that we've had on guests, and they're out there in the crowd, and also our single parents out there working as hard as they can. I told Yoshi I was going to embarrass him doing this, but he's not here. So I just did want to wish people Happy Father's Day. It's not a big thing, but you know, it's an important thing. You're a family man, Kevin.
Yeah! Yeah!
Go dance! Good dance! Pleasant dance!
Yeah!
Love a dance. Did I do okay, Autumn? Mama Bruce.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So clearly I talked too much about weather because it's somehow come up by our guests at closing ceremonies, and my bad. But not really. So a couple more things to touch on before we reveal next year's theme. Okay, so first of all, we want to give a big thank you to all of our volunteers this year. You guys did an amazing job.
Yeah!
On the right side of the room, can I get big round of applause?
Yeah!
Without them, we would not have OMGcon. So thank you guys so much. You really do carry the weight of this convention on your shoulders. Now, if you're wondering, how can I become one of these amazing volunteers? You can.
What?
Yes, you can. If you like free things, and everybody likes free things, if you want to have a free badge for the weekend, get a meal provided by us, the convention center, and some cool swag like the volunteer t-shirt. Every year, we do open volunteer signups. Rose, about when do we open those?
It's usually December.
Thank you.
December, January.
Yeah. So around the Christmas holidays, we will open our volunteer signups. So if you are interested in being a part of OMGcon and being a part of what makes this convention so amazing, we highly encourage you to sign up to be a volunteer. And it's really easy work. Most of the time, you're just sitting in front of the door being like, yep, you got a badge. Yep, you got a badge. Yep, you got a badge. Oh, you got a badge. And it means the world to us because without that kind of work, we couldn't exist. I mean, we're spread, the staff is spread so thin as it is. We rely so much on our volunteers, and it means a lot to us. So yes, if you want to be a volunteer, please look for that volunteer application. We will make many, many, many announcements once it's opened up, and we encourage everybody who wants to apply to apply. If you're looking for, if you have a volunteer hour requirement or know somebody who has a volunteer hour requirement, because we are a nonprofit organization, we will count towards that volunteer hour requirement. So if you know somebody or are somebody who needs to have volunteers for whatever, or volunteer hours for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, we can sign off on that as well. So just an added little perk there. Next thing I want to talk about. Oh, Rose, did you want to come up and talk about volunteers? I'm sorry, I probably just took your whole spiel.
You saved me so much trouble, thank you.
You're welcome.
You just gave me the whole spiel for me.
You may add it if you like.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I would have said everything he said, but he said it for me. I do have an addendum to add here. We do every year like to honor one specific volunteer who's kind of gone above and beyond. We've noticed the extra hard work. And this year it was really hard. I had lots of volunteers doing lots of things for me, and I was handing candy out everywhere for all the favors I was getting. But after a long debate between the volunteer team, I want to announce this year's Volunteer of the Year, who is gonna wave over there, which is Lee.
Yay!
So thank you so much for all your work for us this year, Lee. You've done great work. You're gonna get a prize for all my volunteers. Once this is done, report to your staff members.
I'm coming back. Here we go. Hopping downstairs. Y'all, the amount of cardio I get this week is just insane. My Apple Watch, look at God.
Yeah!
My Apple Watch is just like, you surpassed your goal like 15 hours ago. What are you doing? Okay. Next thing I want to mention, Amanda, have I forgotten anything else before I? Well, I was going to get to that. That's going to be all a part of like the next year's theme and all of that. I do want to thank all of our lovely sponsors this year. We had just a myriad of them. They're all on the app. So big thank you to everyone who has supported us this year. A big thank you to the Owensboro Convention Center themselves, because without them, we wouldn't have the space, right? And we continue to come back year after year after year because they are such wonderful people, and we love working with them, and they really love having us here. So we want to keep making this an amazing event and make it easy on them to host because we love having them host for us. So a big thank you to the Convention Center and all of our sponsors and everybody who came out to support OMGcon. Just the support we get for this event just blows me away year after year after year. Okay, now I think I can talk about next year. So, to start, at the end of closing ceremony, outside this door, we have a little mini swag booth set up. If you have not yet bought a t-shirt for this year, which anybody with the green t-shirt that says OMGcon, if you want to stand up really quick, that's what they look like. Yeah! Cheer for that. Those are some swanky looking t-shirts. If you would like one of those t-shirts, we are selling them outside of this room after closing ceremonies, along with pre-registration passes for next year's event, right? So we always sell, pre-registration for OMGcon of whatever the next year is. So OMGcon 2025, if you would like to pre-register for next year at the very lowest price point it will be, you can do that after closing ceremonies, right outside there. That price point will be $40 to pre-register for OMGcon 2025. And I hope the theme we've got for you excites you enough to pre-register for next year, because trust me, we're very excited about this theme as well. So with that, I think we can go ahead and do our theme reveal. Choose.
Ooh.
Let us take you into the world of the spooky, the scary, and a little unusual. As next year's theme for OMGcon 2025 is clearly the supernatural. My voice cracked at the very end there. Clearly I've been talking for far, far too long. It was too scary to explain. I couldn't even I was scared of my own voice. Yeah, it was, gave me chills. So with that, again, let me give you one last big thank you to all of you who attended. This has been an amazing OMGcon 2024. Thank you all for being amazing. We've been the OMGcon staffing crew, and we're out for this weekend. So have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you all next year in 2025.
Yeah!